Yo mate, what up? Welcome to another lawn tip vid. Right, so start of the video there, I was just installing my new hose link for out the side there. And Hose Link also sent me one of their 25 meter high flow ones, so mate, used it this morning and it is awesome. Which I'm running through my Easy Flow as well through that. So I've got all my system hooked up now. A few people have been asking about that, so I thought I'd just show it quickly at the start of the video, but I'll do a dedicated video on how I installed all this. I set a time lapse and I'll do a voiceover of what I did, but this one's going to be for out the front. This one's for here, but this one's basically running through the irrigation. This one's running through the hose at the moment. So you can see we have a check valve here, which then runs into the Easy Flow, which is just isolated at the moment, it's turned off. And this is just a pipe that runs straight into the irrigation there. So the reason I've done both instead of just installing that over here is so that if I don't want to run it through this system sometimes, I can just run it through here, just for flexibility. And also I'm getting a bore installed in the next 2 weeks, just because of this crazy drought. So all that stuff will actually go underground, and this yard is going to basically turn into a battleground. It's going to be messy. So planning to put up the back somewhere. I'm actually sinking the bore, but obviously they have to get a huge truck up through the gates and through here, so it's going to wreck quite a bit of the lawn. So I'll at least have some videos to show you guys how I'm going to fix it up. And for when the bore gets installed, if you're in America and you're watching this, a bore is a well, so you know, just getting some water from nice and deep. But anyway, I'm going to mow today, so we're just going to bring the height of cut up. So I'm going to take it to 20 mil now. I was at 15 mil. I've let it grow out a bit. As you can see, it looks a bit messy, but I'm having it higher basically just to retain some moisture, because we're not getting rain at all. It's getting crazy. And you can see the lawn's pretty stressed. That's basically just because I let it go ridiculously blue before I watered it again. So as you can see, we've had a slight bit of brown off, but it's coming back. Been here watering heaps with stuff from the shower. I've got the washing machine hooked up now to use the stuff from the washing machine. You got to be careful with washing machine water because it can have quite a lot of salt in it. Some can have phosphorus, like this is the dishwashing liquid, washing machine liquid, I don't know. Anyway, so you got to be careful with it. So I'm not going to try and use it too much, but it's going to be okay just for spots here and there every now and then. If you're not confident, always do a test spot, but yeah, mate, we just need rain. So as I said, I'm going to raise this to 20 mil. So I just want to double check with my height of cut bar, because I don't always know exactly where the reading is on this here. So I want to double check where it is, because there's a little white line on there, but I'm not sure if that's actually where you check the reading on this bad boy. So I'm going to just check it here and then move this gauge here. Right, there we go, that's bang on 20 mil. So that gap between there and there is 20 mil, and that's because it's hitting on the front and rear roller. That's where we use these height of cut bars. See, that line's slightly off. It's not quite correct. It says 19 mil on it, so you know, it's like a mil out. It's not that bad. But 19 mil from the back of that line. Anyway, I'm glad that I checked that, because you can just never tell. And it's good to just double check it. But I mean, it's only when you really want to get slight increments like that you want to get it perfect. Like I just want it 20 mil because I'm trying to retain some moisture here. But say if I was trying to go like from 5 mil to 4 mil, that's when you would definitely need to get that height of cut bar out. I tell you what, I don't know if we're going to cut much grass off today, because I've got that Primo on here, or sorry, plant growth regulator, which is the Astro. So I used to call it Primo from the golf course. So it might not have grown much, but let's just see. Haven't cut for like a week and a half. Oh yeah, I'm not going to cut much. Oh, no, it's at 25 mil, so we'll get 5 mil off. Cool. It has been nearly 2 weeks since I last cut. So I'm basically cutting nothing off at all. Dang, like nothing. So I do need to bring it down a little bit because it does look very untidy and some grass isn't caught up with the rest of the grass. Anyway, I'll take it down to, let's go 17 mil. And let's go for it again because I want to cut something off today, you know. I tell you what, I'm not having a good day at mowing today. Look at how wobbly those stripes are. Yuck. Man, I don't know what's going on. Just keep floating around with the mower. I feel like almost my lawn has like lost it. It's like, feels like there's heaps of dips and hollows here. See, this is why I need to start using sand more, because when I did level this whole area with that soil, I think a lot of it's broken down. For some reason this year when it's got a bit hotter. I don't know. No, I'm just making up excuses, aren't I? So wobbly! What the crap? Oh, and the lawn is not looking nice, man. I'll tell you what, it's sick. Like, look at that. I wonder if I can see it on camera. Like, I mean, it'll come back. It's just, it is mega stressed after I let it go really blue. Because I've been trying not to irrigate as much as I can. Just, you know, try and be water wise. So the lawn is going back a bit, which is just the way it's probably going to be this season until this bore hits. But anyway, let's keep mowing. Let's just enjoy it, eh? Even if there is wobblies everywhere. Figured out why I was doing really bad wobbly dobs. Because I've been a bit lazy with my mowing lately, and I've been mowing up and down and that way pretty much all the time. So the grass had been laying in those directions, so as soon as I tried to do a diagonal like that, the mower just started floating on top and shifting around because, you know, I was trying to go the ways that the stripes were gone. I remember on the golf course, on the fairways, we used to always cut the fairway straight towards the green. And that is exactly what happened. You'd even drive the quad bike across the fairway and you could feel it like going, hey, back and forth like that. So that's exactly what it was. So now I've got to make sure I change my directions every single time that I cut. I basically did that straight up and down just to, still a wobbly dob there, just to, you know, get over it quickly, but that's a bit better. Heaps better than it was. Oh man, lawn is toasty as, like, so toasty. I mean, it needs to be irrigated real bad. I'll probably let it go borderline too far. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can see how blue, almost brown that is. It's starting to go brown now, so it needs irrigation real bad. So I'm not going to water now because the evaporation rate is just too intense. So it'd be a waste of water. So I'll do it tonight. You can see down here where there's a lot of heat off the road, it just dries out really quick. So man, we need some rain. Situations like this when we have absolutely no rain at all and it's been hot, like out of what it normally is, and I'm not irrigating as much as I probably should be. Wish I had cooch on this side of the yard. Oh, look at that, hardly watered this thing. No, it's also green up yesterday since I put in that Knife Plus and that liquid kelp. It's green up nicely, looking pretty schmick actually. Not bad. Right. But I still love my ryegrass. It requires a little bit more water than cooch, and when you got drought on, and that's this time of year, definitely a good option to look at. Because you can see my lawn is probably the most stressed it's ever been. It's like stressing to the crap house. I don't like it. I don't like it very much. It makes me a bit sad, but it's just the way it is. But stripes came up alright. What do you reckon? can still stripe brown grass, can't you? It's not even that bad yet. Like, I'll give it some irrigation tonight. Just so emotional, I can't even speak. But no, I'll give it some irrigation tonight and it should bounce back pretty quick. One good thing about ryegrass is if it gets to this point and then you irrigate it, it's not too bad. It's only once it starts really going brown, you'll get some die off, but it's alright. I'll just have to water tonight. Good thing we've got this bore coming in the next week, hopefully. Because otherwise it would be a very, very hard summer without any rain really predicted and water restrictions. Even though I'm allowed to water, you just feel bad, you know what I mean? Back tended it right. It sort of picked up a little bit this afternoon too, because I did put the sprinkler out last night where there was some areas that were struggling, and it's sort of picking up today, as you can see. It's looking better as the day goes on. But man, those wobbly dobs are great. Anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up there. Sorry if that was a little bit of a short video, but just want to get a mow down because that's what I need to do, and bring that hider cut up just so we retain a bit more moisture in this lawn. And I tell you what, it's actually looking better this afternoon since I first started cutting. I first started cutting about 2 hours ago and it's started to brighten up. Sweet, I'm not so stressed anymore. Anyway, need to sort out these garden beds. But you know, the bore's going to get installed. I think they're going to install it back here. So that will be in coming videos. I'll do some easy flow stuff and we'll just keep doing some stuff with that putting green out the front, which I'm excited about. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and you have a good week. Oh, actually, almost forgot. Shirts are now available on the website, so you can grab yourself a polo shirt if you like. There's stubby holders up there too. Got some new stickers which will be bigger, but yeah. Nice polo shirts, love them. I'll go play some golf in this bad boy. Check this out. This is absolutely disgusting. Yuck! Dead bird. I don't know where it came from. Actually, I feel a bit sick after touching that. I shouldn't have done that. Things we do for YouTubes.